Welcome everyone to part 69 of Final Fantasy 15, and in this part we're going to be doing a couple of hunts on the way to Daurell Caves because they're in that area. Especially the hunt with the Iron Giant. Well, you see, the Daurell Caves actually was going to be a separate part on its own. But considering that the DVR did what it did and dropped the footage of 3/4 of the Daurell Cave, and lucky for me that 3/4 of the Daurell Cave is actually a refight and rehash, quite frankly there's not much to show except for the cave itself. So yeah, I'll actually make the Daurell Cave a two-parter because the majority of this part is going to be me taking on hunts in this rest area here. At least for the most part, I will be taking on some high-level demons and high-level hunts. Well, I wouldn't say high-level hunts. They're like between 20 and 30. So at least, okay, 30 and 47, I think. Yeah. They're between 30 and 47. But for the most part, this multi-hunt system definitely works out because I could get a bigger reward and I can repeatedly take on multiple hunts over and over and over again. Yeah, I kind of don't feel like dealing with demons. And that one is near the area we need to go, so what we're going to do instead, we're going to take on not you, but you. Since we're near that area, it's actually a quick travel to that area anyway. Or we're just not going to go there and we're just going to try to get over to the hunt area, I see.
We're out of here.
I guess that would be the case. Might as well put these on because it's going to be late at night. And you know what happens when it's nighttime. There's going to be demons. And the funny thing is... Hold on, let's see something here. Did I actually equip anybody with any new weapons? No? Oh. Ah, crud. I forgot to power up those guys' skills. Man, I really need to power those skills before I go into Castle Mark, because all of those skills would actually be of good use, especially Prompto's Star Shell. And especially for that freaking dungeon. I mean, seriously, the hell with Castle Mark. But the monster in question is the Iron Giant, and the Iron Giant is right in front of the Daurell Caves, if I'm not mistaken. So all we have to do is just simply follow the trail. And hopefully Aranea would show up. But it doesn't look like she is. And it also looks like by the time we get to the Iron Giant, well, we'll find ourselves waking up, or should I say, in the middle of daytime. Oh, look! Speaking of an Iron Giant we're trying to hunt, this isn't the one we're looking for, but it's the normal demon that shows up in the middle of the night. Oh god, there's two of them! Son of a bitch! Oh wait, never mind, I got on armor, so we're good. We're good here, we're good. Hey, nope. Bad Iron Giants. Bad Iron Giants. I was not looking for you specifically. I was looking for the actual hunt, and it's now daytime. Aw, man. Now they're not going to show up at all. Crap. We're just going to have to go back to the car. Let's go back to the car. We'll find another way to get to them. We'll find another way. Because it actually would consist of us walking to that area. Because for some reason, you can't, I mean, you have to park your car manually, not automatically, manually, near the entrance to where the Schreier Gorge is. So, with that said, we're going to go after the Carol instead. Yeah, we fought an Iron Giant, go figure. And we actually have to hunt one. And unfortunately, that does not count towards the hunt. You have to go to the area where it's located at night to defeat it. So, it's right in front of the Daurell Caves. Which is why I do the Daurell Caves, because by the time I get out there, it would be nighttime. And then I would have to fight the Iron Giant. That's not going to be until the second part of the Daurell Caves, which is in part 70. So, with that said, we're going to go on ahead and hunt the Carol. After everything that I went through in Daurell Caves, there was some awesome moments. I ended up losing the footage within the DVR. And it pisses me off that I can't recover it. I mean, I understand if the DVR records some things, but it doesn't, but it just drops recording. But for some reason, it sometimes drops recording in the middle of recording. And it splits up the parts in two. And that can be very frustrating. Alright, I'm just going to use manual because for some reason they park me here and expect me to walk. And there's no chocobo posts anywhere. So instead we're going to drive manually near the area we need to be in. I know doing all these hunts may sound boring, may seem boring, but I promise you I'm getting every single... Well, I'm not going to get all the hunts before the end of the game, just a good number of them, and then I'm going to deal with the hunts at the end of the game. Because in-game, the hunts are going to start getting into the 90s. Like Adamantoise, for instance.
Everybody out.
So, we're going to park right here. And then we're going to go on ahead and go near the Carol. And this is why we still have, yeah, this is the Carol, actually. And there's 5 of them. Oh, joy. Let's wipe them out. And that did nothing. That did nothing. Screw it. Armature it is. Well, it probably won't kill all of them, but it will kill at least a good number of them. There's all 5 of these damn things. Get him, Prompto! And I think Gladio is going to go after this one. Well, it's a good thing we already got the weapon for that required the Carol Whisker, thanks to the Chocobo Festival. But because we were picking up a lot of Carol Whiskers from this, by the way. Hold on, I think we got him. Or at least that one. We've cleaned up at least 3 out of 7 of them. Okay, make that 4. Yeah, we're way past the halfway mark. And that would be 5. Or was that... Yeah, I think that was 5. I thought that was 7. I couldn't see clearly. There was 5 of them. Why did I say 7? Oh yeah, because I thought it actually said 7 on the target hunt, but it actually is 5. So we got 5 of these things, and yeah, even with 5, it could still be a dangerous battle. Especially if those things tend to, oh, I don't know, start spamming thunder. That could be a real dangerous threat. And if you don't have protection from thunder, like, I don't know, eating a meal, then they could be a problem. And I do believe our dual horns are not too far from here. But first, treasure. Or I should say, ore for the car, so I can have some more colors to choose from for the regalia. By the way, even if you find all the ore, you have to pay for all the colors out of your pocket with Gil. So bear that in mind. Now then, dual horns. Oh, I remember these chumps. We beat them up in the desert, along with that other group of quad horns and dual horns. Yeah. Hopefully I get myself a new recipe. I mean, we're long overdue for dual horn meat. But one thing is for sure. We also in this part going to find ourselves a brand new weapon as well. So bear that in mind too. Go for the goal, Prompto! Oh, never mind. He already killed him. And with that said, folks, we got him. Huh, we got ourselves some food too. He's laying on the food! Hey, get off of the food! Damn it, now it's bloodstained. Ignis is gonna have to soak all these ingredients. Let's go and turn this stuff in, because I think the centipede's in a different... Ooh, treasure. As I was saying, the centipede's in a different area. So, let's head back to the car. Or at least I should say the Hun legs and the red legs, they're in a different area. And I think they would be close to the Daurell Caves. So we might as well turn these two hunts in before actually going after the last two. The last one's going to be overnight anyway, so there's that. And why was I standing still? Recording issues, and also my controller too. Other than that, let's turn these hunts in. Yeah. Oh, Schreier Heights. That's what the name of that place is. I thought it was Schreier Hills or Schreier Gorge. It's Schreier Heights. Why did I not think of that?
Hey, want to head up to Crow's Nest?
If you wish to put on weight, certainly.
Oh, yeah. I also stopped, like I said, I stopped by and actually get ourselves some chocobo. Well, I will get some chocobo a little bit later. But for right now, let's go to the diner and turn this in. Now, for some reason, every time we get to Schreier Heights, we're parking here or parking out of the area where we need to be.
Ain't that a look of accomplishment?
But sadly, this did not get me at level 5. At all.
You did a great job.
Far from it, actually.
Kick back.
But I do end up picking up a cactuar needle later on. I mean, it's off screen because while I was trying to grind up AP, a cactuar showed up and attacked me. So, that's not shown, but that would explain why I have a lot of experience points. So, we'll try to get to Schreier Heights now. And wait, we're close to the area, so we can't really drive there. So we'll have to ride by Chocobo. Ah, crap. We'll just go there manually then. Screw it. This is a pain in the ass. Why could they not be at a destination where we could just simply drive there. Or this probably would have been a situation that would call for the Regalia Type D, where I could have just used the monster truck feature to drive to the area. I think I passed it up. Hold on. We're gonna end up having to drive past it first, and then drive slowly to where we need to park, because there's a drop-off around this area somewhere. And there it is, I think. Oh, there's a car that's broken down, man. I should actually go there. I should, but, well, I'm looking for entrance to Schreier Heights. I'm gonna have to make a U-turn, though. Yeah, I passed it completely up. U-turn, U-turn. Stop what you're doing and U-turn. Yeah, I honestly think that we need to U-turn. And maybe we'll actually catch the entrance to Schreier Heights this way. This is actually one of the more tedious dungeons to find, because Schreier Heights, again, there is a walkway that will lead to it, but you'll more than likely pass it up on the way to the rest area in Cauthus. Whatever the case, I do believe our rest area is right over. Our area where we need to walk off at is right over here. And there is a person whose car needs to be repaired, I guess. Looks like it, but I guess not. But we're here in Schreier Heights, and the Daurell Caves is not too far from here. Also, that's just me also checking on the time. Which, by the way, part 70 will be the last time I have to do that. Because it would be a 15-minute part from... I can make 15-minute recordings and put them together for 30 from here on in. Alright. Brace yourselves, because there are Hunlegs right in front of the Daurell Caves. So it's time for me to break each and every one of them. Oh, and there's Redlegs along with them. They're the level 37 variants, and they're much bigger. We've already dealt with these things with Dave. Yeah, but these guys actually have a stronger bit of HP. And, oh, the battle has took it too long, I see. Well, it looks like I'm going to have to call Ramu on a bunch of worms. And I'm wearing the Magitech armor. Oh well, overkill is overkill. And don't be surprised, however, if Ramu makes frequent visits in Castlemark. Let alone, don't be surprised if Titan makes a visit there too. It can happen, but it's a rarity. Yeah, we burnt those things to the ground. Wow. I'll be back. We're going to go into the new footage because the old footage was lost in a DVR. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright, I'm back. And as you can see here, we're about to actually get into the process of getting rid of Thunderbolt once and for all. Because now that I have enough carrots, I can actually get the Force Stealer. Which, might I add, is a pretty good sword. It's pretty much the equivalent to the Plunderers and also the well, what was the other one I had? Oh yeah, well, the Ultimate Blade, which I'll probably construct later. But needless to say, it does have more attack than what the Thunderbolt has. So I'll be using the Force Stealer for the time being once it's completed. However, it won't be completed until part 70. So bear that in mind too. Let's just go on ahead and stop over by Sid. It may take us a while, but we're going to be going to Hammerhead anyway. I might as well just go. Wait, where? Okay, where is Hammerhead? Because it's going to be a long drive. There we go. If I would have done this like automatically with the quest, it would be a completely long drive. But since I didn't, it's just going to be a long loading screen. Well, it's pretty much the same thing in a way. So, this loading screen may take forever, so just a little word of warning of everybody. Again, if you're just now joining this video or skipping through all the fluff and all the hunts just to see the start of the Daurell Caves, needless to say, this cave does not have a King's Sword in it. It is an optional dungeon. One people passes up on the road really quickly. But there's not really much of the dungeon. All the enemies you will see in that dungeon. And by the way, the Iron Giant is one of those enemies. As a matter of fact, it's the boss of that stage. It's a level 25 dungeon. And to be honest with you, it's made particularly for the level 25 party. But seeing as how we're way at level 70, with or without... preferably with, but even then, with or without the armor, there are still some points where you could take damage, so bear that in mind. And when we cross that bridge, I'm going to show you. Nonetheless, we will be getting Force Stealer over to Sid.
Hey,
Yeah, the loading screen is done. And we're all dressed up as assassins. By the way, this is from the Assassin's Fest, in case you're wondering. So, let's give Sid the Force Stealer.
I reckon you won't have any trouble finding parts for it, neither.
And once we do, well, all we need to do is just give
Nice.
the
Hand over your weapon and I'll get to work.
Cactuar Needle over to Sid. I mean, crap. We have the means to upgrade the weapon. Because again, I actually fought a Cactuar off screen. So yeah, all we needed was a Cactuar Needle. Now, all we need to do is wait for the Force Stealer to be done. And once that happens,
Everything in order.
then, and only then, will we be able to say goodbye to the Thunderbolt. For those of you who are wondering where I got Thunderbolt, oh, by the way, explosions! I know it's a little late, but I had to use a Viraga there. For those of you who are wondering where I got Thunderbolt from, I actually got it from the, oh, wait, what the hell happened here? Oh, come on! It stopped, didn't it? Damn it. I apologize, people.
Wow.
This tend to happen a lot. It sounds like the video is going forward, but the footage is pausing. Just give me a second. I am so totally sorry. The recording actually took some of the footage, but here is the thing. While it
And on we go.
recorded the sound, the picture glitched to what you just saw. And I think this happens twice again. I'm only going to be able to show some of it, but then afterwards I'm going to cut to the end, which is going to be in part 70. So bear that in mind, ladies and gentlemen, because there really isn't that much to this cave. Primarily in this cave, you have your fair share of demons, which is the necromancers. There's tight spaces you can crawl to. The cave have different sorts of entrance and exits to go to. Well, not exits out of the cave. Different sorts of passageways and entrances. And there is a fishing pond here in this cave. But the one notable thing about this cave, poison lakes. God, I hate the non-men so much. I mean, I hate that territory so much because it's the epitome of laziness. But here, it's kind of justified because this is a dank cave and its rivers have been polluted by the demons, so yeah, it's going to be disgusting. But the non-men have absolutely no excuse. None whatsoever. Oh, and by the way, if you stay in the Poison River, yeah, you're going to be dropped down to 1. Or I think you're going to be dropped to danger. I mean, that's never happened to me before. Like, staying in the water until I drop to danger. But, that one thing is perfectly clear. Even in the exosuit, you can be poisoned. As you can see, I've already completed most of this map, so there's really not that much to see about it. I mean, I think there's a vault here, but even then, the ladder itself won't come down until we actually get the keys.
Enemy on your left.
Got it.
Yeah, I'm going to pick this up because I'm going to need that. But also, this is a fishing spot in case you want to fish for food that Ignis is going to be able to cook. Most of your recipes are going to be in there, so, well, some of your recipes are going to be in there. So it'll be in your best interest to come back at level 10, so you'll be able to catch all the fish in that area. But bear in mind one thing.
Stop not.
The demons are going to be in high grade here in Daurell Cave, so bear that in mind. And that blast at the necromancer's fire, that's supposed to petrify you. So yeah, not only you have a monster that poisons you occasionally, but has the potential to petrify you. And just when I was about to do a strike chain, you guys just kill it. Well, that is a shame in and of its own right.
Let's finish this.
And by the way, that iron giant that we fought earlier, that was the boss. There's really not that much to this cave. And the area we're fighting in right now, well, this is basically the boss area. So, we'll just go to a certain point, and we're going to beat up these Ronin here. And once we take them down, that's going to be the end of the part. Because I showed you just about what you need to know about this cave. Because we're going to skip back to where we finished the stage proper. And then from there, we will call it a game for the Daurell Cave. But we'll also finish up a couple of Wanda missions, get the Force Stealer, and also we will prepare ourselves for Castlemark in part 71. But for right now, this is RVMan985. I'll see you guys at part 70 when I finish off the Daurell Caves proper because the rest of the footage had some sort of error to it. Well, the recovery footage anyway, but the remaining footage, we're finishing up the cave.